It's the final run in, the last 3 games of the season. Can we get back into Europe? Let's find out. Hello, welcome back into the Killie boys here on 11 AM Sports. The last time out we played against Rangers, losing in the Premiership, and Hamilton beating them in the Scottish Cup semi-final with a delightful goal from Eamon Brophy. The little chip of the keeper the last 2 minutes of the game got us through to the final. You'll get to see that Scottish Cup final in the next game, but today we're going to play 3 games in our Championship group of the Scottish Premiership split. We have played 2 games since we last saw you. That was a draw against St Mirren, a goal each for Richards and Brophy. We didn't play particularly well. Very disappointing performance. Can't complain with a point there. And then we lost 4-0 to Rangers. We did miss a penalty after 7 minutes, and then after that, just kind of collapsed. No surprises there against top of the table. That does leave us then in 6th position in the league. You can see we're 2 points behind St Mirren, and they're really trying to get 5th place. It looks like 4th is maybe too far away now, but get into Europe in 5th place again, that would be ideal. We've got a game against Hamilton and Motherwell. We really need to win both of those games, and then maybe need to get something against Celtic. I'm not quite sure, but we definitely need to be winning this game against Hamilton today to kick-start our European push in these last 3 games. So let's get right into it. We've got lots of games to cover today, and let's waste no more time. So here is the team for the first game then. McGilvray, Bejer and Finlay in front, Gordon on the right, Honstrup on the left, Tishbola and White in midfield, Mackenzie and Hines on the wings, and no surprises, Richards and Brophy up front. Let's get into it. Corner kick early on for us here. Mackenzie swings it in and it's cleared by Hamilton. Honstrup has the ball. He finds Mackenzie again on the right hand side. He crosses it in for Brophy and it is headed over the bar. A free kick here for ourselves. White swings it in and Finlay with the header. I can't believe that's only his first goal of the season. Just shows you we're not particularly great from set pieces, but a good header from Finlay. Half an hour into the game, White with the ball into the back post. No one's marking Finlay. It's actually 3-on-1 at the back post there, and he heads that across goal into the top corner. And that's 1-0 to Kilmarnock. A replay for tight offside. It's not tight. There's a yard in that at least. 1-0 Killie. And we get to half time, and there's really not much that happened in that first half. Just the goal for us, though. There's been lots of shots. According to statistics, we haven't really seen many of them. I'm going to make a little tactical change at half time, though. Remembering what happened in the last game, we actually ended up playing with 3 in the middle of the park. And I think I'm going to do that here because they play with a diamond in midfield. And they're kind of overrunning in the midfield, it looks like. So we'll have both White and Mackenzie as box-to-box, Tishbola as a deep line playmaker, and move Hines in there as an advanced midfielder. An attacking midfielder, sorry. On attack, no, we'll put him on support just so he can come back and defend a little bit, just to try and get more bodies in the middle of the park, because it looks like, again, we're being overrun in there, just tactically. Even though we're winning, I think it would be worth making the changes. And Hamilton have changed formation to 4-3-3 now, obviously looking to do a little bit of something up front there. They've got a throw in now, which is headed clear by Finlay. Martin collects the ball for Hamilton. He drives inside. Is he going to switch out to their left back? No, finds Hughes. It goes out to the right hand side here with Houston. Houston being trapped by Tishbola. His ball swung into the back post. And Mimo, just over the bar. Good chance for Hamilton there. Nesbitt with a free kick, swings it in, and it's cleared by us. Taylor for Hamilton goes to collect the ball and drives past Brophy, but Brophy gets back in position. Mimo with the ball, back to Famewo. That's a name I haven't seen before. Da Silva with the ball now. Martin, Mimo swings it in towards Taylor, and what a save from Craig McGilvray, proving why he's attracting attention from big teams like Everton down south. Nesbitt with the corner, he swings it in, and it's cleared, and Hines clears it further forward, and that's the end of the highlight. Hughes with the ball down the line for Hamilton, into Houston, the ball's crossed in, Mimo on the edge of the box, it's challenged by Hines, and can we break away? It's 3-on-3 now, Hines with the ball through to Brophy, can he finish? It's a good save from Vickers, and we're going to make a little change. I'm just seeing down the bottom there, the assistant referee had his flag up. You can see him all the way over there with his flag up. It was offside. Tom White is dead on his feet out there, and Aaron Tishbola's not having a great game, so Sibbald and Malumbu will come on for them in the middle of the park. 15 minutes to go. Can we hold on? A corner for ourselves. Sibbald swings it in. It's headed clear by Hamilton, but Finlay collects it. Does he go down the line? A wee gallivanting run. He gets by the defender, but then the defender tackles him, and now Hamilton break away. Taylor with the ball now. Can we defend it? The ball swung into the middle, and Monroe scores. It's his first goal of the season, and he has to score it against us, doesn't he? This is the game we really, really needed to win, and it now looks like it might be slipping away from us. We've made a change. We've brought on Stewart for the last 5 minutes, playing 3 up front now. Let's see if that does anything for us. Time's ticking away, but there's one more highlight. Vickers clears the ball for Hamilton, and it comes to Nesbitt, and he chips the keeper, and they've scored a goal. And is that our European dreams ruined by Hamilton there with that cheeky goal over the top? I've skipped the highlight. I can't be bothered watching it. 2-1. Disappointing. Let's move on to the next one. Suppose the positive we can take from it, though, is that St Mirren did lose 6-1 to Rangers, so they are still just 2 points ahead of us. And we've had a bit of an injury problem for our goalkeepers within literally 9 minutes of each other. We had Curtis Lyle with a tight thigh, and then we've got Craig McGilvery with pulled ankle ligaments. McGilvery looks like he's going to miss the rest of the season. He might be back for the Scottish Cup, but maybe not. And there's a news article that just came in saying that he's going to miss the Scottish Cup final. So very disappointing end to McGilvery's debut season for us. Not going to get to play in the last few games, and not going to get to play in the Scottish Cup. So Danny Rogers, the position's back to you. So after our little injury crisis at goalkeeper, our team looks like this. Welcome back Danny Rogers into goal for us. His first appearance for us since the last game of last season. Let's hope he plays this as well as he did last year. At the back we're going with Gordon, Berger, Finlay and Honstrup across the back. Tishbola and White in centre of midfield. Mackenzie and Hines on the wings, and Richards and Brophy up front. Curtis Lyle is our sub-goalkeeper, even though he's slightly injured on there. And the bench has got Tam O'Brien, Malumbu, Sibbald, Buck, Broadhead and Stewart. Let's get into this game against Motherwell. We really need a win here. Mackenzie with a free kick on the edge of the box. Dangerous area, swings it into Richards. That is a fantastic goal. How the goalkeeper has not saved it, I'm not quite sure. But a good goal nonetheless. Rodell, Richards there. Mackenzie curls this into the back post. I thought he might have shot, and it's a good volley from Richards, and the keeper shouldn't be being at the front post, but he was. 1-0 Killie. Let's keep this up. As you can see by the scores in the dugout there, St Mirren are playing against Celtic today. We really could do with St Mirren losing that game. Unfortunately, they're up 1-0 currently. Hazard clears the ball forward for Motherwell, but Hines collects it for us here, driving down the left, plays the ball in, it's intercepted kind of, comes back to Hines, Richards nearly scores it, bounces about off a couple of defenders, and I think I just saw that St Mirren are now up 2-0, which is very disappointing indeed. But we've got the ball here. Honstrup plays it forward. It's intercepted by Gallagher. O'Hara finds Milligan out to Watt on the left-hand side, who drives forward, tries to cut it over. How on earth that happened? But Rogers collects it. That's the important thing. And can he distribute it? He plays it forward. Brophy runs onto the ball. Half gets tackled, but he plays it back out to Honstrup on the left-hand side. It crosses in towards Richards, and it's just over the bar. Good effort there. Yes, I can see there has been a goal at the Simple Digital Arena. St Mirren up 2-0. Are our European dreams over before they've even started? We've brought on Chris Burt for Rory McKenzie on the right-hand side, but there hasn't been a highlight so far in the second half, and to be honest, I'm more than happy if it stays that way. It means we'll win 1-0. 10 minutes to go, and did I just curse it there? But we've got Richards on the ball now. He plays it forward toward Brophy, but it's intercepted, and Clark comes forward now for Motherwell. He switches it over to O'Donnell, the former Kilmarnock player, obviously Scotland international. He swings the ball in, and it's a good effort from Watt, but it's wide of the goal. 3-1 St Mirren are winning now. Means that we're not going to go above them in the league table at this venture. We'll need to get something against Celtic. We'll need to get more against Celtic if we give away a goal here. Cole plays the ball into McEnroe. Is that what his name was? I couldn't see it there. But it's just gone over the bar. Free kick now from Motherwell. They're really putting pressure on us at the end of the game here. Milligan finds Gallagher, and the ball is cleared away, and it's now 3-4 on 2 now. Can Richards play it inside to Brophy? He can. Can Brophy finish it? He's got it. Oh, how has he put that ball wide? How has he done that? If we come away without a win here, that is the reason why. Brophy gets the ball from the throw and finds White White is challenged and it's cleared by Bezer, but it's now 3-on-4 here. The ball through. Cole is wide of the goal. Brophy's miss looks like it won't come back to haunt us here. As Rodgers gets the ball from the goal kick, taking his time and clears it up the right-hand side towards Richards. The ball going out of the Motherwell player. I'm hoping that whistle's going to get blown soon, ref. Gordon throws it into Richards. I'm commentating here, but nothing should be happening, hopefully. Gordon plays the ball down the line, and that is the whistle. 1-0 win to Kilmarnock. If only Celtic had beaten St Mirren, we'd now be in the European places. But unfortunately, after that win for St Mirren, they're still ahead of us. We are ahead on goal difference, though. So even if St Mirren draw their last game and we win it, and we're going to have to beat Celtic to win that, we can get into Europe. But all we know is we need to beat Celtic in this next game. So here we go. The moment of truth. We play at home to Celtic, and at the same time, St Mirren play at home to Hamilton. We know we need to better the result of St Mirren. To be honest, we just need to win. If St Mirren win against Hamilton, there's nothing we can do. But we know we need to win. And even if St Mirren draw, we'll get into the European places. This is crunch time. It couldn't be a much tougher game. But let's see if we can do it. And these are the brave men who are going to try and secure us our European place for the second season in a row. Danny Rodgers in goal, with Finlay and Berger at the back, Gordon and Honstrup at full backs, Tishbola and White in the middle of the park, Mackenzie and Hines on the wing, Richards and Brophy up top. I'm playing with no sub-goalkeeper today, more outfield options. I'm taking that risk. Tam O'Brien on the bench, Malumbu in what will be his last possible game, maybe, unless he plays in the Scottish Cup for us, because he is leaving at the end of the year. His contract is not being renewed. Sibbald, Chris Buck, Nathan Broadhead, Stewart and Dougie Green, the young centre-forward who played that one game and scored one goal for us so far this year when Brophy was injured. He's on the bench there, and maybe he could be that impact sub that makes all the difference. You never know, that could be a fairy tale for the young boy. But let's get into this game. Let's see if we can do it. And the game kicks off. Celtic playing 4-2-3-1. And I'm not quite sure what that was, but that looked like it was a save from the goalkeeper. It's went out for a corner kick. White swings the ball in for us, and it's cleared by Celtic. We're playing in black today, not in their typical green and white hoops. And St Mirren have went up 1-0. Heartbreaking for us so far. Nothing we can do about that game, though. What we need to do is win our own one here. And that doesn't look like it's happening. It's a good effort from Celtic there, but still 0-0. 2-0 to St Mirren now. 3-0 to St Mirren now. It doesn't matter what we're going to do here. It looks like it's all over. But let's try and at least get a win to finish this season on a high. Mackenzie's got the ball here. He plays it through to Richards. Can Richards do something with it here? He cuts the ball back. It's intercepted by Celtic, and they're maybe going to break away with the ball now. Turnbull plays it out to Johnson on the right, who gets by Ziggy Gordon far too easily. Gordon misses the challenge again. It cuts inside to Turnbull and to Johnson and to Turnbull, and he scored a goal. We're 1-0 down. St Mirren are 3-0 up, and our European dream is all but over. Ball comes inside to Johnson after a 1-2. Turnbull there, and it's a good finish from Turnbull from about 25 yards out. 1-0 Celtic. Oh, and it's 4-0 to St Mirren now. Of all the days that Hamilton decided to collapse, could it not have been today? A goal kick from Bain here for Celtic, and Honstrup heads it clear. Daly Campbell plays it into Wilmot, who plays the ball forward, and Honstrup plays the ball right into the middle of the park and straight to the Celtic players, and Klimala with the ball, and it's gone wide of the goal. And that's half time, and the score is 1-0 to Celtic. I'm not going to make any changes. The boys have, they haven't been playing particularly well, but I don't think there's many folk on the bench who are going to do anything better for us. It's a free kick to Kilmarnock. Right on the edge of the box, it looks like here. Eamon Brophy's going to hit it. He certainly does, and it's a fantastic goal. 25th of the season, right in the top corner. Cartwheels away there. I like that. When players do it against me, I don't like it, but I like it when my players do it. Brophy here, 18 yards out. Curls it around the wall in the top corner. The keeper doesn't move. He doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't try and save that ball. And it's 1-1. Another free kick here for Kilmarnock. This time a little bit further back in their own half. Stuart Finlay plays it forward towards Richards. Can he finish that ball? He can in the bottom corner. And we're up 2-1. All we need now is for Hamilton to score 5 goals. Finlay, just simple, over the top. The defenders are sleeping. Richards takes one touch and then slots that in the bottom corner. and off the inside of the post it looks like, and that's 2-1 to Kilmarnock. What a turnaround from the boys there. 2 goals in 3 minutes and we're up 2-1. It's a pity that St Mirren are doing as well for them. Imagine we'd actually done this. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but Gordon has the ball into Tishbola. Beja plays the ball forward. Brophy looks like he was offside. It's a good finish, but he was indeed offside. Danny Rogers has the ball at the back here for Kilmarnock. Rogers plays the ball forwards. It's intercepted by Oliveira for Celtic into Johnson. Comes forward, drives inside, switches the ball over to Cheved. Cheved cuts inside, and it's a good save from Rogers. Rogers with the goal kick, plays it forward. It's intercepted again. Gordon wins the ball to Tishbola, to McKenzie, but it's intercepted by the Celtic defender, and Robertson comes away with it. And Robertson plays it infield to McGrath. And Hines comes away with the ball and he plays it forward to Richards. And could this be 3? He skins a kick. Oh, he tries to dink it and it doesn't work. And we've made some changes up front. We've brought on Stewart and Green, and Broadhead's come on in the wing. Dougie Green coming on for his second appearance. Maybe he can score his second goal for us. Tishbola has the ball, but it's intercepted by the Celtic player. And McGrath comes away with the ball to Cheved on the left-hand side. And they've got a kind of overload over there, but it's a good save from Rogers. Maybe we shouldn't have brought in McGilvery. I mean, don't get me wrong, McGilvery's been doing very well, but Rogers is a more than adequate backup, and that ball goes out for a goal kick. And there's 5 minutes of added time, but the clock's ticking down, and we win 2-1, beating Celtic on the last day of the season. What a comeback that was. Just disappointing that obviously St Mirren won their game as well. 4-0 they ended up winning, so that puts us in 6th position still. 2 points out of Europe. Very, very disappointing. We're only 3 points off a 4th, which is where we finished last year. And it's just slightly disappointing compared to how we played in previous seasons. If we go and have a look at the stages, though, which I think is a very important bit in the look at the league table. Last season, we were 4th with 59 points, 16 wins. This year, we're 6th with 57 points. We've dropped down 2 points, but we have had 2 more wins. The main problem we had this year was 3 draws, 17 losses. And last year, it was 11 and 11. So we've had too many losses this year. We needed to turn some of those into draws, and that would have been more than enough for us. We've improved the number of wins. We've won 2 more games this year than last year, but it's those losses that are really proving to be problematic. 59 goals for, 58 goals against. Last year, it was 62 and 58, very similar to last year. So we definitely need to push on for next season if we want to get back into those European places. But you can see here, looking at the league table, St Mirren haven't confirmed that Europa League place yet. And you can see that Motherwell and Hamilton are still Europa League 2 places. And the reason for that is because should we win the Scottish Cup, the winner qualifies for the Europa League proper 3rd qualifying round. If we don't win it, it goes to 3rd place, and then 4th and 5th get into Europa League 2. But we do actually still have a chance to qualify for Europe. All we have to do is beat league winners Rangers, who are actually looking for the treble. And that game will be in the next episode, the Scottish Cup final against Rangers. We win it, we get into Europe, and more importantly, we get a trophy for the trophy cabinet, the Scottish Cup, the first time since 1997 that Kilmarnock would have won the Scottish Cup. If you've enjoyed this video and are looking forward to that Scottish Cup tomorrow, leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one, the Scottish Cup final. Let's win it and let's get into Europe, boys. Come on!